Hello, people. Mongo made a video yesterday, and I'm going to have my reaction because it was public on the public server about what he was talking about when he went to Kitty Cat's house, where he's missed a lot of shit in her, and I think he needs his mind jogged because obviously he's making out he didn't do this and didn't do that. Right, Mongo, you was at your flat with your girlfriend at the time, Kayleigh. We all witnessed it because Kayleigh was live. And you went to the bus, and you literally took a bus all the way to Kitty Cat's. Kitty Cat was acting odd online. I think all of us seen her. She was shouting and raging. I think it was on Valentine's Day. You went to her house, and you and Kitty Cat was seen on screen together. She didn't look very happy, but yeah, and you was there. So at the time, Kayleigh was streaming on her channel while you was in her flat, and then the camera went dead on your side. I still remember her. But at the time, Kitty Cat was getting trolled by somebody. I'm not too sure who it was. I think it was Tramadol at the time, or gluten. I can't remember. As I think that's why she was shouting so hard. And to be honest with you, Vinny Vids might have had that video if he puts it up, to be fair. So cut long story short, you text Kayleigh and said to Kayleigh that you was coming back home. I think all of us witnessed that at the time. But when you come back, seemingly you and Kayleigh went to her house, if I'm not correctly in saying that. You went to her, not the same day. Yes, this is what I'm getting at. Not the same day. And apparently, was the door left open? The door was left open, but none of you entered. But something doesn't really add up, Mongo. So you're sitting there saying that nothing happened in a flat when you and Kitty Cat was live, yeah? Because there's something wrong with her. And apparently she drank an energy drink from you and she can't remember nothing. But it really doesn't add up. When you and Kayleigh went there, the door was apparently open. And then you went and went to go to the nearest hospital. So you didn't go in our house at the time with Kayleigh, but you was in the house on your own with Kitty Cat, and then the camera went dead. You said to the community in your own words, Mongo, that you went upstairs or whatever she is, down the flat. I don't know if she's down the flat. I can't remember. I don't know if she's got stairs or whatever. It's a lower flat, yeah? I'm not too sure. But you went into a bedroom. You went into a bedroom and seemingly you did her bed and so on. You also said in the same subject, in the same tongue, that you went in her knicker drawer and you looked at the knickers. And you did say that because you said it on a public platform in front of the community. Everybody heard you say it. Kitty Cat said that something happened between both of you. Kitty Cat wouldn't know if anything happened anyway, because obviously she was having a nervous breakdown, and I ain't going to stick up for Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat doesn't say something and then backtracks on it, right? Even though she was having a meltdown. She said that you sexually assaulted her. That was her own words, Mongo, when she come out of hospital. So don't sit there and say nothing happened, because you probably put something in your energy drink for her to drink it. She has obviously passed out. You two were in bed together, and that is the reason why you did the bed after you having sex. Because it's not normal to go to somebody's house, Mongo, and go into their bedroom and do the fucking bed. Because if I went to a woman's house, yeah, and I had sex with a woman, I'd be doing the bed straight after. So you were making yourself look like a clown on a public server. I bet you any money there's a lot of people on this server going, why would he be in her bedroom? Out of all the places in her flat, her kitchen, outside, her toilet, but you specifically went in her bedroom and did her bed. You obviously and Kitty Cat had intimate sex together and you did the bed. And obviously you said something about cat shit. I'm not too sure about that. But you said it on a public server about doing her bed. That's like me going to Kayleigh's house, not going in the living room, not going in the bathroom, not going in the kitchen, but going to the bedroom and do her bed. That is not normal, Mongo. It's not normal what you have just said on a public server. You obviously, this is my opinion, you saw Kitty Cat online, you was with Kayleigh, Kayleigh wasn't giving you enough fucking boom boom shaggy shaggy, yeah? On Valentine's Day. You went to her house, you seen the opportunity when she was off her fucking trolley, you two met up, Kitty Cat had sex with you, you had sex with Kitty Cat, she asked you to go in a drawer for knickers because obviously she's spreading them like fucking, butter. Can't believe it wasn't butter. And then that's when you went in a knicker drawer. After you finished having sex with her, because you don't last very long anyway, Mongo, you did the bed. And Kitty Cat is always stuck by her story that you did that. So don't even sit there and say any different, because it came out of your mouth that you went to her house and did her bed. And I think anybody in the right mind would say, why would he go in her bedroom? Because obviously you had sex, you had a little bit of, you felt a bit fruity, not opal fruits now, Mongo, not opal fruits, fruity. You felt a bit fruity, a different woman, you fancied her and so on, and you had sex with her. That is my honest opinion. And if anybody in the chat thinks I'm telling the truth, press 1. You had sex with Kitty Cat, you did the bed, she asked you to go in a knicker drawer and got him, and that's when you said to the community live online in front of the fucking community, go to the police and tell the police that she said that. Because do you know what? You will lose hands down. That is a fact. So if I'm telling the truth, people, press 1. You and Kitty Cat had it off with each other because you did something to her. You put something in her energy drink. I remember her talking about that. Mongo, it is a genuine truth, mate. Exactly. Yeah, we're doing all right, Nancy Cow. I keep saying Nancy Cow, but it is Nancy Cow. Yeah, I know. She may as well wait. She may as well change it to Nancy Cow, actually. I know, she is a nice woman. Yeah, I know. Anyway, yeah, genuine truth. That one. That's the one I meant to put up, but I accidentally put that one up. So Mongo, you're a liar. We were there, we witnessed it. And you know what? If it goes to court, right? If it goes to court and you want to take it to court, she'll have me as a witness. She'll have Kayleigh as a witness. Trust me. And she'll have everybody else on this internet as a witness. Oh, you, what do you mean? You don't like kids? You hate kids? All right. Yeah, we all saw it. Yeah. Nosy Cow said she hates kids. So Mongo, you're a liar. That's all I want to say. And Kitty Cat, I don't normally stick up for you, yeah? I very rarely stick up for you, right? But when I see a compulsive liar, I will stick up for you because he is a compulsive liar and I never stick up for Kitty Cat. I really, really don't stick up for Kitty Cat at all. And I honestly don't. At the bottom of my heart, I don't give a shit about her in that way. But I will speak up and I will say what's on my mind and what I saw on that day. You went out, Mongo. Kayleigh was broadcasting at the time. Everybody knew what you went to her house for, and you basically did that, what Kitty Cat said. And she have stuck by that from the beginning, and I believe her, and there's a lot of people on this internet that believe her. Mongo, you fucked up when you said that you went in her bedroom and did her bed and went in a knicker drawer. You did say that. That came out of your own mouth. You can't deny it. somebody has got the video, and if I'm not correctly in saying, I believe any vids has got it, even though he doesn't like me. I bet you he's got it. Exactly, he's getting away with it. That's right. Yeah, he is. He's getting away with it. The problem is he doesn't know the difference between right and wrong. He is basically a manipulator. He's a narcissist. He is. He is a narcissist, and he actually believes his own shit. He is a liar. And you know, he's probably saying to Natalie, no, it's not true, and Natalie would believe it. Natalie, you probably wasn't even there. You didn't even watch it. And the sad thing about it, we all watched it, but you. Don't listen to his shit that he's going to put into your head. I swear that happened. I swear on everything I love. Well, actually, I could tell you the story about that. I can actually tell you the story about that. Kayleigh have told me the story about that, actually. It's not exactly happened like that. I think you're a bit wrong in saying that. No, I'll tell you what happened. Kayleigh went to an hotel with Mongo, and Kayleigh heard screaming. She went down for a cigarette in a hotel. I know the full story. And Mongo, I will not sticking up for you at this moment. I'm actually sticking up for you at this moment because Kayleigh have told me. I ain't a liar. Kayleigh and Mongo went to a hotel, and she heard a girl's voice going, help, help. So Kayleigh and Mongo didn't think nothing of it. So Kayleigh went, look, if I'm telling the truth about this, Mongo, I'm telling the truth about everything, right? Because obviously I am telling the truth because you know what I'm saying is correct. So Kayleigh apparently went back to the hotel after doing whatever, and this girl ran out, and it was underage girls, and she was in there with a man, and apparently they had a threesome. And she got actually the guy obviously drugged them up, and they were too scared. So there was a 16-year-old, I think he was on a toilet, or a 15-year-old on a toilet. So Kayleigh stayed with her, but she was bollock naked. And what happened was the guy in the hotel that did it to the two girls was basically trying to get out of it, saying that it was, basically foreplay and they wanted it. So the police got called by the actual owners. So the owners phoned the police. The guy got arrested, and the mother of the child that he raped, the two girls that he raped, what happened was went on to Kayleigh and told Kayleigh, thank you very much for looking after my daughter. So in a way, I don't know, I can't remember. Kayleigh have to entertain that one. I don't know if he took him to the hotel, but it was two 16-year-old girls that actually genuinely got raped by a guy in a hotel. 16 or 15, I'm not too sure. But that is true. Kayleigh told me the story about it. She saved two girls. That I do know, because she did tell me that story. If I'm lying about that, Mongo will pull me up on it, because he knows what happened. And if I'm telling the truth for that, Mongo, yeah, I'm telling the truth about everything else I've said, because I ain't no liar. I've got a good memory. That's the difference between you and me, Mongo. I've got a good memory. It is true, yeah. So Mongo went in a hotel, seen two girls screaming. It was one girl. One of the girls come out crying, bollock naked, went on a toilet because she was sick or something. And then Kayleigh went in the toilet to look after her. The guy got arrested after the police came out, and the two girls basically got rushed to hospital. They got badly raped and drugged up. And then what happened is the mother of the child came out and basically said, Kayleigh, thank you for looking after my daughter. And that was it. That was it. And Kayleigh said to the owner of the place, why don't you check the place? And they said, anybody can come in and out of this hotel. You don't know who's basically in there or out there. That's true story, that. I ain't lying. Kayleigh told me, but I remember it. So in a way, Kayleigh and Mongo did save the 15-year-old girls' lives. So yes, something badly could have happened because they were badly drugged up. That is true, that. When we had that conversation, it's funny because the conversation that we had about that was linked to the Cosmic Kitty thing. It's amazing that you guys brought that up. Exactly the conversation me and Kayleigh had offline. we were talking about Kitty Cat, and then she basically brought that conversation up that somebody put in the chat just now. That's mental. That we had the same conversation I'm having now, but that got chucked in the same time. That is mental. That's deja vu. I do remember that conversation with Kayleigh, because Kayleigh did tell me, because she said it could have been her daughters, and the mother did come up to her, Kayleigh, and say, "Thank you very much for looking after my daughters." I do remember that for sure. Because it was a graphic fucking conversation, to be fair. But the guy was saying that it was foreplay. It was basically, they wanted it, or something like that. The guy was really old, apparently. Look, I don't care about Timmy. It's amazing how many underage kids do a quiz night. Who's the biggest nonce on this internet, Mongo or Timmy? We all know who it is, don't we? Valley. I haven't got no beef with Timmy. I actually like Timmy. Timmy's a funny guy. But you know what? I actually prefer to have if I had to choose one person out of Timmy and Mongo to go for a drink, I'd actually go up with Timmy. I think Timmy would be a laugh, but I think he'd be too loud. You'd have to have a Mong with you to actually fit in with the normality of people. To be honest, if I had to choose, I'd pick fucking. But that is a true story, people. That is what happened with the kids with Mongo and Kayleigh. Yeah, that is a true story. That is no bullshit. Because Kayleigh was telling me the other day last year actually. But Mongo, yeah, the conversation was Mongo. You did go to her house, you did do her bed, and you did basically go in a knicker drawer because you actually said it out your own mouth. You was even that excited. You even come online and told the public about it. That's the funny part about it. How would we know about what happened in our house, Mongo? How would we know what happened in our house? We wouldn't. That's why it was words coming out of your mouth. Press one if I'm telling the truth. Did them words come out of his own mouth? How would we know what happened, Mongo? You told the public in your own words what happened on our day? Fucking hell. He's contradicting Kitty Cat, and he's the one who basically come online and told everybody. He was so excited, and you never went to her house. You never went to her house because apparently some woman and Kitty Cat was talking about your kids. Apparently you went to her house because you thought that she was acting abnormal. That is the truth of the matter, Mongo. So you didn't go to her house to expose Kitty Cat. So you're telling me, right, Kitty Cat wasn't acting normal, yeah? You went to her house. You've got a thing about topping up people's drinks and that, haven't you, Mongo? You got previous for that, haven't you? You got previous to that with Kayleigh. You did it to Kayleigh, now you did it to Kitty Cat. Vice versa. You did it to, Kayleigh first, and then, no, you did it to Kitty Cat first, I think, and then you did it to Kayleigh. So you've got an habit of spiking people's drinks, haven't you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That is just wrong. So you're in a relationship now, yeah, Mongo, and you think that you're smelling roses. No, you're not. You're far from it. Far from it. You can't sit there on social media, tell people what you've done in Kitty Cat's stream, and then backtrack on everything that you've said. That's just wrong. In a court of law, you would have a book thrown at you. That is facts, people. Toppin haven't been around for ages, has he? Mike Toppin, yeah, Mike Toppin. He hasn't been around for a while. He hasn't. He is the other one who basically took advantage. Actually, he didn't do nothing. You're getting. Actually, we met twice. The first time, nothing happened because I told him, fuck off. Listen, Mongo ran away like a pussy. Everybody's not talking about that when we first met. Mongo ran away like a pussy. Like, what the fuck? He actually run away. If anybody's got a short memory, is anybody missing that? He ran away like a pussy, crying. He ain't hard. He got lucky because I basically was drunk. Yeah, just stop talking about that subject. It is what it is. Fuck's sake. Told you, you people are on repeat. Move on from that subject. That was fucking last year. You mong. That will never happen again, let me tell you something. It'll be different next time. You got lucky. That's all I gotta say. You're a liar, Mongo.
Right, hello people. I'm taking this stream because it's funny. I find this community actually hilarious, to be honest with you. I don't understand why Kitty's watching something that happened like 12 months ago. And what have I actually done wrong in that video other than live streaming on my own platform when I was already live for hours prior to that? And just, you know, letting anybody and everybody up on my panel. Can someone tell me what I've done so wrong? Do you know what I mean? You're all two-faced bastards. Literally two-faced bastards. And you can go to the police about it. Did you know the police are not interested in online drama? Already been told. So everything that happens online, arguing, tit for tat, they're not interested. They're only interested in the real life shit. Do you know what I mean? Offline. So I hate to bash a bubble, but I ain't getting done for nothing. I was sat in my own home in that recording. I ain't go anywhere. So have that. And Autumn Rose, I think you need to be lowered a peg or two, darling, yeah? You think that I'm scared of you. The funny thing is, right, you've only become so gobby with yourself because you're with Discord, yeah? That is the only reason. Before you was like a quiet little mouse. Now because you're with Discord, you think that you can come out and start opening your mouth. But let's just go back to that you was even a mod for him and you liked him at the time, even with Belly going on at him for several fucking years and whatnot. Everybody was arguing with Ryse and you was always sticking up for him. Then all of a sudden he gets with me and all this bullshit happens and you're against him. The problem with you, Autumn Rose, you're only going with the crowd. You can't make your own mind up because I think you're scared of this community yourself because your face is out there, darling. Do you know what I mean? I don't even have a problem with you, but you're making a problem. And when you sit there in Kitties and say, oh, she's probably getting Ryse to do her dirty work. I don't need Ryse to do fuck all for me. Ryse does anything he wants. And if I've got something to say, I'll be sat here saying, oh, Chop Suey, you're another one. You're a two-faced bastard. Don't you, troll Kitty, now you're so far-fetched up her ass? Tell me what I've done wrong, yeah? Because I'm the one, what? I was live. I was live prior to that, talking to people. What do you want me to do? Babysit Mongo? I told him not to go, yeah? But he's a fatty yo-yo man. What do you want me to do? Tie him up to the chair? Do you know what I mean? Lock him in a bedroom? Nah. Mongo said to me he was going to see if he could help her out. And I said, to be honest, she needs more than someone going around there. She needs proper professional help. But he seems to think in his head that he's a fucking paramedic, you know. How is that my fault? Do you know what I mean? Oh, shut up, Chop Suey. And anyway, you never commented in here. You're only piping up now. I don't care about Timmy. Why are you even going on about Timmy for? He was playing darts. Who was playing darts? What are you on about? K 100% facts. What? That I'm telling the truth. What have I done wrong in that video? Yeah. Now I remembered memory down lane. I was there watching your stream, Kitty, and you know what? Back then, I think there was an issue with me, you and Mongo. I think we had a disagreement. I was still pissed off with you. But when I seen you was having a mental breakdown, I do have a heart, At the time, I was pissed off with you / worried about you. So what the fuck have I done wrong? Doing it himself, everybody would have watched it, right? So it don't matter who was live streaming, he would have just done it anyway. So what have I done so wrong? Yeah, I went to your house a week after because nobody knew where you were. No one heard from you, nothing. I went to your flat. I asked neighbours if they seen you and they said no. How would I know that? Because one of your neighbours has got a dog in the block of flats, am I correct? So what's so wrong? And your door was apparently left unlocked. I never entered your property. I wouldn't do that. And then I was concerned, so I went to the nearest hospital. You weren't even checked in there, so I gave up because nobody knew where you was. So sitting in your chat, winding you up, and now you take my mod off me. No, I'm bothered. It's only a fucking spanner, like. Oh. The person you need to be talking to or this is Mongo. Not me. Oh, shut up. You don't know nothing. You're obviously new to this community. Obviously, you're all backwards on here. Well, most of you anyway. Because you know what's laughable, right? You can go to the police and report it, Kitty, or the people in your chat, yeah? But the police will look at that footage and be like, well, Kayleigh was in her own house, live streaming on her own platform, but Mongo was in your house exposing you, not me. So really, it's a win-win situation for me, isn't it? Because I wasn't in your house. I didn't expose you. I didn't put your face on the camera. I wasn't there. Not in person anyway. The same as when he made the allegation of me telling him to go to a riot. Yeah. No, I said to him, whatever rocks his boat, what do people want me to do? He's 30 odd years old and I am not, going to treat him like a child, and I'm not going to tie him up to a fucking chair or lock him in the bedroom and say, you're not doing this. He's got his own mind of his own. And if he wants to, what's the word, put actions to his fucking whatever, that's his doing. Yeah. But when he went to that riot, I said to him, don't be silly. Just stand there and watch it. He's the one who decided to be racist. He's the one who threw stones and whatnot, in the crowd. He's the one who was live on YouTube, and he was the one who was video himself doing it. So stop talking bullshit and use your brains, people. I don't know. I don't watch Timmy. I'm a dirty cow for what? For what reason? Do you see Mongo now live? No, he's hiding away because he's the one who's at fault for all this shit. Not me. Because normally wouldn't Mongo be the first one live, having his rant and telling people his innocence by now? Oh, he's probably watched your live stream and all, Kitty. But you know what? He's not here to defend himself, is he? Oh, and he's lied about his tag as well, people. I ain't going to tell you how I found this out, but I fucking know. He has got a curfew with his tag, yeah? He's only allowed certain locations where he lives. And he's only allowed to go to his mum's now and again to see his kids. He's on a curfew. So when he said his tag doesn't involve a curfew, it fucking does. Fucking people. You know what, Discord, I don't know what you're trying to play at or what you're trying to, succeed in, but it's not working. It really ain't working. I'm not triggered. I'm having my say because some people like Autumn Rose thinks that I'm a quiet person and I get Ryse to do my dirty work. Nah. Why don't you get up on the panel, and say it to my face rather than typing it, darling? I never even had a problem with you, but if you want to go there, let's bring it. But I tell you what, if I ever met you in person, you won't even last 5 minutes. And you know what? You won't be fucking pretty when I'm finished with you either. Fucking, I hate silly little slags on this fucking app. Finally, great to hear me on my account. Yeah, it's lush, isn't it? It's fucking lush. Well, people are blocked for a reason. Probably because you're being nasty, but hey. I'm not doing a mass unban.
You're not getting unbanned. Ever.
I'm just having my say. What have I done so wrong in that video? Like, literally, it wouldn't have mattered if Mongol was live. He would have still done what he did to you, Kitty, yeah? When he come home, I told him off. What do you want me to do? I'm not his mum. I'm not the one who went live, right? Afterwards and said you had, like, dirty sanitary towels lying around and shit. How would I know that? I only would know that because Mongols told me. And even then, I was like, really? Do you have to, like, bully her? Like, what do people want me to do? And ask yourself this question, Kitty, yeah? Why was he in your bedroom in the first place? And you sit there, right, and you say nothing happened, yeah? I couldn't give a shit in that aspect if it was consensual. But you said when you came back live after you had your mental health sorted, you said in your own words, because everyone watched it, and I reckon somebody on here's got it clipped because it got everything else. And you said in your own words that Mongo raped you. You said that. No one else said that. You said that. And you stated he went in your knicker drawer. So, you know, somebody has got that. And now you're sitting there saying that he didn't. Which one is it? He did or he didn't? I guess we'll never know. It's only you and Mongo that knows. So why am I the one who's being fucking victimized here for something that Mongo's done? Because you did say it, Kitty. You did. You came back after your mental health and your help and whatnot, and you came back live because everybody was worried and everyone wanted to know the story, and that's what you said. Somebody's got it, and I'm telling you, Vinny Viz, you've got it, you little bastard. Why don't you put that up instead of making me look like a cunt? The thing is, I remember what everybody says. I don't forget. Fucking two-faced bastards, a lot of you. Go to the police about it. What's the police going to do? What? Nothing? Because I weren't in your house, Kitty. Actually, not metal girl, whatever you want to call yourself. I ain't a slag, and I didn't flash myself to people. You know the true story to that? I was involved with Discord, and me and a particular person had a one-to-one, you know, private messenger. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, things led to another, and it was private. It wasn't supposed to go viral, but the cunt revenge porned me. So there you go. There's a difference from being revenge porn to actually sitting on a live stream like Natty Bible Baps, right? And getting your own tits and minge out on your own accord. So don't sit there and call me a slag when I got revenge porned, when you don't know shit. Hello, Jack. You wind up. Is anybody else going to comment, or have you all lost your tongue now? Because you're all too busy and Kitty slagging me off, right? Fucking joke. But no, I don't even have a problem with you, Kitty. And I know you're watching me because I've just looked. And don't worry, I'm not going to get you done for copyright. I ain't other people. I'm glad you're watching. Like I said, I think at that time, because so much has gone on here, right, it's hard to remember everything until things like that, you watch it. And I think at the time, me, you and Mongo fell out. I was still pissed at you. But seeing you have a mental crisis, I did care. Do you know what I mean? So the person you need to ask is Mongo. I'm vile because I'm pregnant.
Listen, I got something to say. Kitty Cat, if you're watching, think about this logically. What was Mongo doing in your knickers drawer? And even better, why was Mongo in your bedroom? Think about that one, Kitty Cat. Because at the end of the day, you know, that's abnormal. You don't go to somebody's house and, you know, do that kind of shit. Think about that logically, Kitty.
The Autumn Rose, I see you commenting in Kitty's slag. Well, guess what, darling? I didn't flash nothing. It was a private thing. Do you know what that is? Or do you want me to define it for you? Because you're so thick. Anyway, how many men you got on the go anyway, Autumn Rose? I bet you got half of the fucking Discord. Who's your favourite one? I can probably guess who your favourite one is out of all of them. The funny thing is, right, this silly little bitch, right, she sat in Kitty's commenting away, but she can't comment in here. Wow, says it all. All mouth and no action, aren't you, darling? Yeah, that's what we all say. That's a mad lisp you're going on there. I don't have a lisp, you dickhead. She is thick. But yeah, where is Mongo anyway? He's watching. He's the one who should be asking, not me. And you did say what you said, Kitty. And I'm telling you, Autumn's new YouTube account, Bike. Bike Shed. Do you want to go to the Bike Shed?
Listen, she can wait for his mouth. She can see what you can.
It was all Mongo. I'm glad you're watching all this because I didn't really say anything. There's Daddy. Yeah, I know it's all to do with people are asking Kitty.
She fucking she didn't offer me a drink at all.
See, I'm not the one sat there slagging her off. It's you, Mongo. I was only saying, did she? Oh, really? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Autumn Rose and to the idiots on here, yeah, you go fuck yourselves, literally. Literally go and fuck yourself. After you cunts are two-faced bastards in their chat anyway. Oh, and Autumn Rose, you make out that yeah, he didn't want to go out with you. Is that supposed to make me jealous? Whether you two were whatever. But at the end of it, you didn't become a thing anyway. Do you know what I mean? Well, I don't talk shit. I talk facts. And people don't like it. Put up old silly old streams, yeah, but what have I done wrong? At least I'm sat here fucking owning it. So what? I was live streaming. Mongo was the one who was at your house. Mongo was the one who put the camera in your face. Mongo was the one who's putting your flat all over the fucking camera. And Mongo's the one who exploited you on his own live stream after that. And then you come back, Kitty, after you got better, and you said all this shit about him. Now he's sitting there saying that he didn't. So which one is it? He did or he didn't? I'm not involved in this bullshit. It wouldn't have mattered if I was live streaming and he would have popped on it. It wouldn't have mattered if he was live streaming. He would have done it regardless. He probably would have done it on somebody else's panel. He could have done it on fucking anyone's. The host isn't, what's the word, responsible for somebody on the panel. Yeah, of course I knew Mongo was going there. We had a conversation prior. I told him not to go there. I told him she needed professional help. Mongo thought he was a paramedic, yeah, because we all know what Mongo's like. He's like a child, isn't he? He won't say, you can't take no for an answer, yeah? He has to do it, yeah? So he went on his own accord. What do people want me to do? Do I have to go through this again? Do you want me to lock him up in a bedroom, say you're not going out? Do you know what I mean? He went, despite the differences at the time with Kitty, I ain't that fucking horrible. I'm not the one who was on, I keep going in circles with this. You know what? I'm not going to keep going in circles because that's all you want me to do. And why is it every time something is about to happen, it comes true? Why does people never listen to me? Why is he bringing this up now? Because he saw it on Vinny Vids. That's why. If you're watching, you fucking melon, yeah? I know you got that clip of Kitty saying what she said when she came back. Why don't you put that up? You won't know, because that will give me fucking clarity what I'm saying. In fact, Mongo, why don't you go live and tell everyone what Kitty said about you? Why are you hiding? I'm glad she's watching the Mongo stream now. She'll probably listen to what he exposed her with now. And this is just fucking better for me. Nothing to do with that. I don't understand why old shit's being rehashed, but I'm not being to blame for that bullshit. And Kitty, if you've got some sense, you would see what I'm trying to say here, instead of listening to Discord. Because half of them cunts are in Discord in your fucking chat, stirring the pot. So, and Rose, have you lost your words or something, darling? I'm here. Why don't you tell me how you feel about me and my own channel? Or just hiding Cosmic Kitties, yeah? I bet you're a fucking wimp in real life, to tell you the truth. There's 36 people watching. Probably most of you are banned. One person, like, you know, on my side right now. And the rest of you bastards choose not to comment because you know I'm fucking right. Because it was seen on Vinny Vids. With Vinny Vids, you've got a clip of what Kitty's saying. You have everything, right? And I know you've got it. Why don't you put that up? I don't know, it feels like to me I'm sat here, right? Fucking sticking up for Mongol, but I'm not. The argument is between you and Mongo Kitty, not me. Sorry about that, people. On Vinny Vids itself, yeah, I banned it. On Vinny Vids itself, he's got a section of Cosmic Kitty, and I think it's on one of them. And you know what? I'm going to find it in a bit. And I'm telling you, she has said that about Mongo. Sorry about that, people. Oh, shit. Listening to myself. Why would I lie about that? Went to your house and didn't. Well, you said in your own words he did, and that he went in your knicker drawer. So it's only you two who knows the truth. So I just want to know how I'm involved in this shit. You know, have I got X-ray vision from my house to your house? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Mongo was the one who's talking to him mostly, not me. That's what. Oh, you know what? I agree with that. King of Belfast 3252. I fucking agree. Look, there's nothing to catch me out on here, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell everyone everything. Yeah, Dregs. He was my favourite channel clipper. What's new? He's gone now.
Right, Kitty Cat, can you hear me?
Yes, but I need
Right.
to talk to Kay because
Yeah, wait a minute. Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. Where in that video, where was Kayleigh?
I'm saying that she was at home to start with, but I'm on about the time afterwards, a few days later.
Say that again.
I was on about the time afterwards, not that time that he came round.
No, Kayleigh has never been in your flat. The only person was you. She went to your flat to check on you, but he wasn't in.
Well, that's what I'm on about. That's what I'm on about.
Right. You came back after hospital, Kitty Cat, right?
Yeah,
and these are the words that
Ryse, you don't know the situation.
I do. Wait a minute. You said to the community in your own words, right, that you got raped by Mongo. You said that.
Right, I'm here now. Just right. I've never been in your flat. I don't even know the layout of your flat. I've never even stroked your cats. Only Mongo's been in your flat. I don't know.
But you went to my door with Monty, didn't you? Because you did afterwards.
Where proper poorly from that point and Mongo actually go into your house. I was worried because I live nearby. I thought I'd come to you and see if you're okay, but you wasn't there. So obviously your sister dealt with you. Does that make sense? I have never been in your flat. Hello?
Yeah, I'm just trying to recall because it's so confusing.
Why is this being rehashed?
Because today, Ryse has been going live saying that I said Monty raped me. Well, I haven't.
Well, I don't want to get into an argument about it, but you did. And it's going to be sounding weird that I'm sticking up for Mongo on this point. But when you came back after just listen and then I'll let you talk because I can't be asked arguing about this, to be honest. Right? When you came back from your obviously getting better and shit, people was asking you questions and they wanted to know every side of story. Yeah. They seen Mongo's, then they wanted to hear it from your side. And you said it yourself. And I'm telling you, somebody has got it clipped.
No.
And
I haven't said it.
You did say that.
No, I haven't said that.
But you did, Kitty. Why am I sitting here? I'm not going to argue about it. Why am I sitting here saying you said something when you did say it?
No. Let me just explain something. I know that there was a lot of trolls telling me that he'd gone through my knicker drawer. I didn't know whether to believe that or not. Okay?
No, but he was in your house and stated he went into your bedroom. Do you see how weird that is?
He went into my bedroom, I think, to sort the bed out. That's from what I know.
Yeah, but why would a guest sort somebody's bed out? Is a bit weird, isn't it? That's like me having a guest and they're sorting my bed out. That is just a bit weird. But you did say that, Kitty, and I don't want to argue about it. And somebody has got it clipped.
It would have been all over the internet if it was clipped.
Everybody watched it. Why am I sat here why would I even say anything like this if it wasn't true? You said it, and Mongo was arguing with you about it.
No, I was I was distraught. I remember being distraught because Monty was in my flat. Yes. I remember being in hospital, and while I was in hospital, I was so worried because Monty had been in my flat, right? And I was worried about my cats. I was worried about them. And people were saying in the side chat, did Monty rape you? I said, no, not from what I remember.
Hey, Kitty Cat.
I'm not going to argue,
Kitty
but
Cat. Do you know when you was in hospital? Did you know I was the only person out of the community that actually phoned your hospital and asked if you was in hospital? And
Yeah,
did
but
you know that?
Hold on,
did-
Ryse. Yeah,
Did
listen.
you?
I know that you did do that because my sister has.
Yeah, I spoke to your sister. And I think I spoke to
you
your
haven't.
mum.
You can't have because they. No.
It was
You
somebody
didn't
I spoke to I spoke to a man and I spoke to a lady anyway.
But
Because they had your phone.
you spoke to a man and you spoke to a lady.
Yeah, I spoke to I spoke to them and they said their name was Rix. That's what they said.
right, Kitty,
No.
that clip, right? Just stop talking about Ryse at the moment, right? Ryse, you're not relevant, right? So you're saying that I'm lying about what you said about Mongo. I don't really care about Mongo, to be honest with you. I don't know why I'm sat here even vouching for the cunt. The cunt should be on the panel himself because whatever, yeah? And I don't know why this is being rehashed. But that clip you just watched, a Mongo saying about you that you said it about Ed struggles. Why would that clip actually proves what I'm saying? You said it about him and he made it in that point in that clip. Do you know what I mean? That clip you just watched, he made it in that clip about what you said about him as well as Ed struggles. So that gives me clarity of what he said, what you said about him. I don't care, but it's only you two who knows what happened.
No.
Does that make sense?
Listen. Ryse pretended to be my brother to get information about where I was. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Because I know that's true.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that was a wrong thing to do to pretend to be a family member to get information.
We're not on about that. We're on about what you
Well, that's
said.
got nothing to do with me. I wasn't dating Ryse.
No, I know that.
We are talking about, you said Mongo raped you and it's confirmed in the actual video that you've just watched.
Yeah, because Mongo said it. You said it about Ed struggles as well. That confirms what you said. There is also a clip what you said as well.
Because you said it on my panel. Because when you come back,
listen.
Kitty Cat,
I've never said that he raped me. I've never said that.
Do you know what? I'm going to call you out right now, and I never called you before. You're an actual genuine bullshitter. You did. You
No, I
did.
didn't.
Everyone watched it. You was on my panel when you came back. You joined it, and I said, "What happened with you and Mongo?" And you said that he raped you. Words
That's
out
not
of your
true,
mouth.
Ryse. That's not true.
Yes, you did. Don't you fucking argue with me, girl. You did.
That's not true.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I'm not lying.
You are going. Do you know what? You're going to hell for lying. You are.
I've never
You
said
are.
that.
You're going to hell.
About Monty.
You're going to hell. You are. You're a liar. You're a liar. You said in front of the community.
No.
Don't you dare? Don't swear. Don't say to me I'm a liar when you said it out your own mouth. You said to the community.
Ryse, you lying about this phone call business as well.
I said I phoned up. Yeah, I did phone up. Yeah, I did act on a behalf to see if you was okay. Yes, I did do it. I did it online, you dickhead. I did do it. It's not against the law.
Why are you shouting?
Because she's calling me a liar. Whatever way,
You
Kitty
are a
Cat,
liar,
I don't care.
Ryse.
You know what? You're part
are
of
a
all the
liar.
Discord. You're part of the Discord. You're part of the Bacons, part of the
No, I'm
nonsense.
not
Do
part
you know
of
what?
Bacons. I'm not part of them. I've
Good
got
luck
nothing
in life,
to
yeah?
do
Because
with them.
do you know what happened to me and Kay is going to happen to you? That's all I'm going to say. Simple.
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
I'm not
Look,
a liar.
I can't vouch for Ryse in that phone call, but
Why are you picking on
I can vouch for
Kitty?
myself and I know what I've done.
Kay, I haven't denied it. Yes,
Why
I
are
did
you
phone up
picking
the
on
hospital.
Kitty?
I'm not picking
You're
on
the
Kitty. What's
biggest-
this got to do with you? Why are you joining
You're the
piping up
biggest
for you
liar.
fat slag? Fuck off.
No, because I don't like you bullying.
Oh, I don't like you
Can
either.
I-
Not many
I
people
need to
like
set
you.
things straight. No, Kitty never said that Mongo raped her.
Well, he did. Mongo,
didn't.
why don't you go live? Mongo needs to
Not
go
only that,
live.
remember the fake letter that Ryse
Right,
wrote and claimed that Helen sent it to her?
What fake letter you on about?
The fake letter that Ryse was showing off. It was
That was
clearly Ryse's
Discord.
handwriting.
That was Discord that did that. It was Discord
Why
that
would
did that.
why would we do that, Ryse?
Yeah,
That
because
doesn't
you
make any
did. You
goddamn
just
sense.
laughed. You just laughed. You don't
Because it's
lose like
fucking
that.
retarded. Why would it
You're
was your handwriting?
The reason why you get attacked, Reese, is because you talk about naughty kids in such a disgusting, descriptive
The bar.
description.
I went at the bath. I came out and there was a letter downstairs. I picked it up and I showed her on screen. Somebody wrote a letter from
It was your
from Kitty
handwriting.
Cat from the hospital
You have
saying
retarded
this and
handwriting.
saying
It was
that.
you.
And somebody wrote in there saying that Mongo apparently went in a knicker drawer and stuff and raped her. And I showed her live
No.
online. And anyway, Natalie, you need to shut the fuck up because you ain't got no grounds to talk to anybody about looking after their kids. Look at you. You can't even look after your two fucking kids, right? And your fucking husband gonna look after them. They would have been taken off you if it wasn't for your husband. So shut up. Go back in your little hole and drink yourself to death, you stupid skanky little fucking bitch.
You
You
don't
horrible
deserve
little
it, Jim.
fucking...
You
Thank
don't
you,
do
deserve
you know what you remind me of?
Right, Sue Chapman.
Dirty little
Sue,
fucking trampy little fucking whore. You should be in a fucking pub.
quiet a minute. Be quiet a minute. Sue, thank you very much. I was unwell and I was concerned about he had been in my flat. That was Monty.
You
being in my
never said that he raped you.
But
Yeah,
I
Rice is lying as usual, aren't you, Rice? You're always lying.
He also wrote
You
that
are-
fake letter and claimed that it was you that sent it to him. Claiming
you
some
always
bullshit that you were in love with
lying?
him and stuff.
Why are you always lying, Rice? Why are you always lying?
Who's
You
this
do
in the
know-
background?
You do know you're
Oh,
not
is
going
it
to be able to
hillbilly?
keep your kid.
Ryse, you were lucky I don't live anywhere near you. I'd fucking paste you, you fucking pig.
I've never said anything about rape towards Monty. Never.
No, you didn't. He's lying about that.
Thank God he's gone.
And he wrote the
Yeah.
fake letter, which was
They
clearly
left
his
on their own
writing.
accord. I didn't boot them or anything. They just left.
Good. Go away, you little chicken. You did a rubbish fight with Mongo and you can't even fight anybody. You're not bloody gangster Rice. More like
Exactly. He fell on
Mr.
his
Rice.
arse. He did a swing and then fell on his arse because he missed.
Bloody hell, I fight better than him and I'm a woman. I would kick his arse in a fight.
Yeah, you would sit on him.
Shut up, you.
All right, I just
Oh,
came up to
no.
defend you, Kitty, because what he was saying was complete
No,
bullshit.
it's bullshit.
Yeah, it was
It's
bullshit.
bullshit. Ugh. I'm just trying to make sense of what was happening. And I wanted the evidence, so I got the evidence, found the evidence.
Yeah, I would. I'm not telling you what to do. I would on Mother as well.
Well, I have done.
Especially the same lies about you.
Yeah, and they did come to my flat just to mess me about. That was what was said as well.
Yeah.
Because they claim that I talk about their kids. Well, that's not true either. I've never spoke about their kids. Not that way.
there's a difference between me and my husband caring for me and my kids, Ryse, is the fact that I had a mental breakdown. I didn't go like Kayleigh. I didn't go smacking my kids even when I had a breakdown.
Yeah, and the reason it's hashed up, Kayleigh,
That's why I
is
got to
because
keep my kids, because my kids weren't physically harmed,
the reason it
unlike
was
your
hashed up
kids.
is because Ryse made a stupid video earlier today.
Yep.
And obviously that video is still up there.
Are you alright, Kitty?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm all right. I just sick of the lies.
Yeah. Sorry, I mean bullied, so I thought I'd call up and stick up for you. It's not
Thank
nice
you.
being bullied on your own panel. You got someone in your basement, I don't know who it is.
Wow. Just fucking wow. I have never heard so much bullshit in my entire life. Wow. Okay, you know how to chop the nail in a cut, don't you? Definitely didn't rape you, Kitty. Definitely didn't. I was live the full time on Kayleigh's channel. I was even texting Kayleigh saying I want to come on when I was live. And you're saying that there's videos of me going down your pants. Please put them up, eh? Please put these videos up because I would like to see these videos because you're 100% bollocks, Kitty.
When did I say
I'm not being
it out
funny.
my own
Why the
mouth?
fuck would I want to shag a dog like you? Maybe I say it online. That's joking around, but Kitty, I wouldn't even sleep with you if you was the last woman on this earth. And you're going around saying that I done shit to you. Kitty, you're fucking ugly.
No,
You
Ogworld.
make me sick. You make
Hello,
me sick.
Abe out of Ogworld. You
You
think
make me
you're
sick.
attractive. You make me sick.
I'm not being funny. I would never
I'm
go near
not
you,
being
Kitty.
funny. Is it
I
talking
would never
live?
touch you with
Hold
a
on,
fucking
no, it's not
passport.
live.
Everyone
Harry.
knows that either way.
It's a
Everybody's seen the
recording.
videos live, Kitty. So I don't know why you're running around YouTube chatting shit saying that I've done shit to you. Yeah? Do you know what, Kitty? I hope you do get the police, yeah? Because I'll be getting you done for false allegation, yeah? Like,
Where?
literally. False
So where did
allegation.
I say this
Either way.
stuff then?
Maybe I say shit to you, but fuck's sake, I'd never sleep with you, Kitty. Just get that through your thick head. Going on people's panels looking for a bit of attention, saying that I've done shit to you. Kitty, you invited me to your house. The video's fucking up there where you want to phone to John West. Trolling the fuck out of John West. You dickhead. Kayleigh was even on the chat room, so I don't know why she's going around saying loads of bullshit. One, I have never stalked Kitty. Never will do. She invited me to her house, so I don't know why she's playing this tension fucking game.
This man is delusional.
Wow.
He thinks he's Brad Pitt.
Fucking wow. Imagine that. Her sitting there saying shit like that, man. That's fucking sick. And that another woman, no, this is what I mean about people. Like that woman there. She'd rather talk about me, but she won't let me speak my behalf.
I've not
I'd rather
said.
speak
See,
my
I've not.
behalf on my own channel then, yeah? Nothing happened to Cosmic Kitty. Kitty never got drugged. I've never brought no drugs to Kitty's house. And if I did bring drugs to Kitty's house, it would have been weed. Nothing more, but I didn't even bring weed. So I didn't bring no drugs to her house. All I brought to her house is a cigarette, a roll-up, what I smoked on my own. Jesus Christ. Kitty was already like when I got to her house, I already had fucked.
See, I'm not
Did me and
said
Kitty have
anything.
sex?
Where's
No,
the
we
video
did.
of me saying it
I
then?
forced myself on Kitty. No, I did. Did Kitty force herself onto me? No, she didn't. The fuck? What the fuck? I'm not a fucking rapist. How can I rape Kitty when I've got your missus here? I'm not being funny, Kitty. If I wanted a shag, I shag my own missus who I'm with. I only come to your house to see if you were fine, because I was the way you was acting on YouTube. Didn't you go around acting like clown people? This is why men get named and shamed, because people like you putting shit around. They're saying that people are raped you. No one's touched you, Kate. No one's touched you. You fucking fake as fuck, Kitty. What the fuck? No, I didn't bring no drugs to Kitty's. I didn't even bring a joint there. I had a roll up, and that's it. So no drugs were brought to Kitty's house. Kitty
There's
wasn't
no
drugged.
evidence there. Where is the video
King's-
of me saying all this? There is no. That's just Ryse. Sorry, that's Monty saying stuff. Where is me saying stuff? Where is me saying it? There is no video of me saying it. So it's not proof. I've not said that. I was in hospital, yes. So how can I say stuff? See, that's not evidence. There you go. It would have been out there. And it isn't, because I never said it.
Few minutes later.
Base and it'll pop. Be careful, put your porn blocker up. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze in a minute.
Who you are on this list and you will be investigated for your part in this fucking thing. If you took it offline to an extent, oh no, this time we will get the police to do something. And she said in one of her videos that when Monty was in her house, at one point his hand went down like he touched her private parts. Dude, you're going to fucking prison.
See, I don't recall ever saying that to her either.
Over here, you're lucky you ain't over here. I got people over here that would come and literally beat you within an inch of your fucking life for what you've done.
To answer people's question, he didn't touch me in any way. I don't think so. The problem is I've got missing time, 5 days worth of no memory of it. From being in my bed to waking up in this place. This place is a safe house. It is not what you think it is. So it's just like something strange was going on. I couldn't put a finger on it. So I knew there was something bad happening. But I've been told now my mum wants to leave my dad. Even my sisters aren't happy with him, and my aunt for what he did to me. He started punching me in the face because he wanted his phone.
Yeah, that's my dad.
His phone must have fell down the back or something of the bed.
That's not Montyman. That's my dad that did that.
What's happening? I can't believe my eyes. I see it wasn't what you think. I can't explain this. It's out of my comprehension. But what is weird is this is real. This is real. It's real. I've woke up in a different reality or something.
No, my dad. It was my dad, not Montyman.
I'm shouting.
My dad was punching me in my face.
It's another dimension. It's another existence somewhere else. I managed to get there. Astral project out of my body into another plane. That's what it feels like. But I'm able to stay connected to my body. It is fucking.
I was under psychosis, and what my sister told me was my dad started punching me, and then the phone fell down the back of the bed, and my dad lunged for me.
Back already. But that's another story.
It's not Monty, man.
And obviously, people are going to say that's rubbish. Trust, that isn't 5 days worth of blank, not knowing, and videos out there of him being in my flat that fucked me off. He has really run me through the mud after. Now, what did he say when I first met him? He said, well, when I first met him online, he said, oh, we're not that kind of people. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. He has a blank consciousness, a block where nothing gets through his head. He doesn't listen. So, something wrong with him. I must go. I can't go live or anything. You know what it's like.
I was in hospital at that point.
The signal's bad as well.
One of you, we know who you are. You are on this list, and you will be investigated for your part in this fucking thing. You took it offline to an extent. Oh no, this time we will get the police to do something. And she said in one of her videos that when Monty was in her house, at one point his hand went down, like he touched her private parts. Dude, you're going to fucking prison, you scummy piece of shit. I got people over here. You're lucky you're in over here. I got people over here that would come and
No, you haven't
literally
got my
beat you
videos.
within an inch of your fucking life for what you've done. One of you, we know who you are. You are on this list, and you will be investigated for your part in this fucking thing. You took it offline to an extent. Oh no, this time we will get the police to do something.
Not once did I say Montyman raped me in any of those videos. Not once.
No, it's just hearsay, isn't it?
Hearsay.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Kitty Cat, it's me. I need a quick question. Remember when I just came into your chat just now and told you that you accused Mongo of raping you? Yeah? I'd like to say something too. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You're a liar. Go on my post, on Kayleigh's post. Somebody posted it a long time ago. You did accuse Mongo of rape. It's up on my post. You have got to basically answer to this question now. Everyone was involved. Malibu, the lot. You did say it. I found...
When?
Post, everybody was calling you out, calling you a psycho fucking path for accusing Mongo of it. So don't you sit there on your panel accusing me of being a liar when it came out of your fucking mouth. You're a liar. It's out on the panel. Have a look at the dates. It sets back to whatever last year. It's there. Have a look. You accuse Mongo of raping you. You're a lying bastard.
No, I'm not. Like I said, where's the video proof? There isn't one.